You maybe are wondering why on earth I have this guy. This is the Fujifilm X-T4. I mean, I am a Nikon shooter. I have all the cameras from the Nikon system. I have the D810, D600, D750, D90, and on top I have the Z6 II for video recording mainly. I use it, and the D850 in the front filming me right now here. Why I got this? I mean, I didn't have Fujifilm before. Maybe when I was a little boy I had some small camera, but not a DSLR or mirrorless like this. Let me tell you why. I didn't know about this camera before. I really didn't know anything about the existence of this camera. I mean, I know about Fujifilm. I wanted to start my my journey in photography with Fuji, but I got the D90 instead in that period. I wanted a camera, a second camera for my video. As I got more and more in YouTube, I have been doing unboxing and head talking stuff with you guys, and I've been loving it. I really love the YouTube stuff, YouTube videos, YouTube talking, and it's really rewarding. I am really happy when I am doing this kind of stuff. I didn't think I would be like this. It was hard at the beginning, but now I really love it. Let me tell you about my setup. I have a camera in front of me that you are watching through right now. It's a D850, and I have up here Z6 II. The Z6 II camera has unbelievable focus capabilities with video. The D850 is not like this. The autofocus in video is really bad on the D850 because it's all the time hunting. I mean, you see that it's moving. Even if I do like this, it's not smooth. It's not something that the viewer will like. And on the other hand, the Z6 II has great autofocus with the Z lenses. So this is why I wanted the second camera to replace my D850, because if I do like this, if I want to show you a product like this, it is blurry and you won't see it. But if I do it like this, up, my Nikon Z6 II will focus on it, and it's great. And like this, we will return to the main setup. As a Nikon shooter, I started to look what camera I could do. I could get another camera like the Z6, so the Z6 II. I can get another one, but it's expensive, and I don't need an expensive camera for my YouTube filming in the studio. And there is a Z50 and Z30 now, and ZFC cameras that are crop. I don't mind the crop factor, but it has a good video capabilities, and it's great for me in the studio. So I started digging in those cameras and see what fits me, and I found that the ZFC fits me the most because it has the tilt, the flip screen, the articulated screen, so I can watch myself when I'm vlogging, since I'm getting more and more into this area, and I want to vlog outside, and being one-man show right now, it is really helpful. With Z6 II, I have issues because I can't see myself. I bought a little mirror, but it's really hard to put, and I don't like it. It's you can do it, but it's a little bit time consuming, and I don't like it. And this is why I got into the ZFC camera. So I went to the store to grab it, and I started playing with it, and I expected a different camera, really. The camera is nice, it has great video capabilities, but it feels cheap. It feels very, very cheap. I mean, you feel it like plastic, all the body. I thought it's metal, but it's not. It's really plasticky and doesn't feel good. When I started researching for the camera on YouTube, a video just came out of nowhere with someone telling that he switched for his perfect camera, and it was really interesting. And I watched the video and he was talking about this guy, but it was an old video. And I started watching the video, and it's starting to get appealing to me. The camera is great looking. It's similar to Nikon's ZFC, but it has better quality from what I heard. It feels different. It feels really good, and this is why I got this. So right away you see it's a great package. I love the package. I love the products, the packaging products in general, and this is one of them. I really like the packaging. On Nikon too, they have great packages too. So let's open the box and see what's inside. We have some books here, user manual, it's really big, warranty and stuff like this. Here is the camera. Here you have some accessories, and here I think the lens. Ooh, a lot of cables and stuff. Here we have a USB-C cable. The battery, they said that the battery is a new battery and it's an upgrade over the X-T4. Here you have charger, I guess. And you simply connect the camera through the USB cable, and this way you charge the batteries. You don't have a dedicated charger like Nikon. I don't know if I really like this, because I'm used to charge the batteries through a dedicated charger. I didn't charge battery before inside the camera. I don't know, maybe it's good, I have no idea, we will see. A USB Type-C to headphones adapter, because on this camera you don't have headphones output. I don't think it's a good thing, because if you want to charge it and use the headphones in the same time, you will not be able to do that. Wow, it's really nice. I really like the quality of the strap. It looks very nice, and it has rubber here. It looks different than the Nikon straps. It's really good looking strap, and I think it's ergonomic and comfortable. One thing that I don't like, that you have to mount the camera permanently here. So I will buy, I think, a Peak Design strap, because I like the quick mount. So you can take it out as I use it in the studio, and the strap will bother me. It will hang out, and it is not good in the studio. Let's open first the lens. Wow, wow, I really like this lens, guys. It feels very, very good. It's really different from Nikon. It's black. Nikon lenses are not so black. It's made out of metal. This is really nice. It feels very good. It feels very good, and I like the quality of it. It's really nice. I really like it very much. This is another thing that I didn't like about the Nikon ZFC. The lens, it was really plasticky, and it was not made out of metal like this. Yeah, it has gray color, gray version too, but it doesn't feel good. And if I don't feel good about the camera, about holding the camera, then I won't use it. You know, I mean outside, not in the studio for the video purposes. And for me, it's really important to feel good, to have a connection with the camera. In this way, I will get out more and use the camera, because I love it, I enjoy it. What I like too here, if you see, it has an aperture ring too, so you can put it, I guess, on auto here like this, and change the aperture from the camera, I guess, and like this, so you change it and see it live, and I mean see it physically, see it that when what aperture you are. And this is really unique about this camera. Here is the zoom. It's a little bit big, but for this price it's normal. And this is the focus dial. I don't see here how you can turn on and off the autofocus. I think from the camera you can do this. What it has too, this one, it has vibration reduction built in the lens itself. And another thing that I like more about the XT than the ZFC, it has IBIS, and the ZFC doesn't have any stabilization in the camera, which is really nice. You can use older lenses and get the stabilization that you have. In the Nikon version you have to use only the stabilized lenses with the body. And here you have a lot of lenses, since Fuji doesn't have FX cameras as I recall, and they have a lot of lenses, perfect lenses for you to choose. Let's open the camera, which I am really excited about. Wow, wow, just wow, guys. I really like it. You feel the quality, you feel it's made out of metal. All of these things are metal, are simply metal. And the Nikon ZFC doesn't have the grip, doesn't have grip at all. You can buy a grip. I think Small Rig do a grip for this, for the Nikon ZFC, but this comes out of the box with a grip, which feels good. It's a little bit small for my hands. I have a medium-sized hands, and it's a little bit, I can feel it, it's a little bit small, but it doesn't bother me very much. It's okay. I can always buy the Small Rig 2 extended grip, and it has a bottom plate and a here plate, so you can use the camera like this and like this. Flippy screen that feels very good. It doesn't feel cheap. I really like the quality of it. I like the texture that you have here and here, and all of this is metal, which is great. I really like this, guys. You can change the focus from manual to continuous to single. You have here the dials, which feels good too. The click of it feels very good. This is the shutter speed dial, and it's nice that you can see in what shutter speed you are. This is the ISO. Yeah, this is the ISO, and this is the exposure compensation. You will use it if you are in the aperture mode or shutter speed mode. And from the lens you change the aperture, which is great. You have all the settings in front of you, and you know exactly what setting you have. Of course, with the Nikon cameras and different cameras, you have a big screen on front and you can see all the settings and stuff, but this is a unique way to use the camera, and I really like it. Here you have the SD cards. You have two SD cards here, which is nice. The XS 10 from Fuji, I think got only one SD card, and the ZFC has only one card too. Here you have two doors. You have a mic output and remote, and of course, as you can see, you don't have headphones. This is why you need to use this cable, so you will connect it here. Here you have a USB-C, and what I don't like is the micro, I think it's micro HDMI port, which is really not so good. Fuji, why you did that? Why? It was better if we had a normal HDMI connection, or at least mini. We have here the door of the battery. This is plastic, I guess, but it's okay. The rest of the camera feels good. Let me put the lens so you can see how it looks with the lens. So it really feels good, very good. I really like it. It's small, it's compact, it's not heavy. It's a little bit heavier than the ZFC with the kit lens, of course. I got the 16 to 80 millimeter lens, but you can get it with the 18 to 55 millimeter lens, which is a lot smaller. It's not extremely heavy, but if you do vlogging with this camera, it will be a little bit heavy after time, but I think it's very good. I really like the feeling of it, and vlogging with it, I think it will be great. What I like about this camera too, that it has a stills mode and a movie mode here. So you have an entire menu for stills and another menu for the movie, which is very nice, because in this way you can save the settings for the photo work that you do and the movie, the video settings that you do. And here I made some research. If you see the shutter release button, it's a little bit small, but it has a thread inside, and you can put shutter extension or button. I have no idea how they are called, and in this way you have a little bit taller shutter and easier to use. So this is my first impression, guys, with the camera. I really love it. It feels good, it looks very good. It almost push you to go shoot outside, because it really looks retro and feels very good in the hands. It's not big, it's not small, it's almost perfect. And maybe the grip will be better if I got the small rig adapter to get a bigger grip, but I will see how I feel with it. Yeah, this is it, guys. But basically I really like it, I really love it, and I am really happy that I got this guy instead the Nikon FC. It's really shame that Nikon made the ZFC like this. I will still use my Nikon cameras, of course, because I love them, but this is a good addition to my arsenal, and I can't wait to start using it. Thank you very much, guys, again. If you like the video, again, please subscribe and hit the like button. It means a lot for my channel to grow and keep doing this kind of videos for you guys to enjoy. And yeah, see you in the next video, guys. Thank you, bye.